Okay, we're going to go ahead and save this pegboard assembly. So we're going to go to File, Save As. We're going to name this pegboard boy. And notice now the other parts show up because this is our first assembly in this file. So we're going to click Save. Okay, now we're going to create a part inside the assembly mode. To do that, we're going to select Create. We're going to create the surface where we want to create this. All right, we got to name it first, so we're going to name it End, E-N-D. Okay, and it's under our same folder. Okay, we got to tell it where we want to create it from, what plane. So we're going to select on this front piece. Okay. Start a 2D sketch, and again, we're going to select on that same rectangle. Okay, so we can see the project geometry. It created another plane out here. We're going to project the geometry and select that plane for a third time. And this makes the lines pop out, the rectangle from behind the plane. Okay, now we're going to get the rectangle tool, 2-point. And when I drag this rectangle, I don't want to drag it down here below here. I want it to be above this line right here first. So I'm going to drag a rectangle and make sure this piece is inside the rectangle. Dimension. And the first dimension I want to put in here is from this line to this little line here. I want that to be halfway into wood. So the thickness of the wall will be 0.75, so I'm going to put 0.75 and I'm going to divide it by 2, or you can put 0.375. Now, the thickness of this would also be 0.75. I'm going to make this wall here 5.75. And so it looks like it's centered from this wall to this side. We're going to make that 2.5 inches, and that should center it up. But before we do anything else, we want to trim this piece out. So we're going to go to the trim and trim this piece. Now we're going to extrude this piece on the side. To do that, we're going to finish sketch. We're going to extrude, and when we click here, it's going to go the wrong way. We want it to change direction and go the other way, but we want it to go the entire length of the pegboard, 3 inches. And now we have our pegboard here. Now this is a part in place. We have to hit return to go back to assembly mode. Okay, now we have that part in place. Okay, to get another one in place, we're going to hit save. And it's going to ask us, do you want to make all those changes? Do you want to save them? You say, yes, I do. This way we can go to place. And now a new part has been created called end. We open it. And we can simply click to place another one. Hit escape. And what we're going to do is place this piece on the end with the 2 mates and a flush. So these planes like to get in our way, so you can right click on those planes, uncheck the visibility. There's another one inside the end too. Uncheck the visibility. So go to constrain. And the first thing we're going to do is click on this rectangle here, spin it around, click on the rectangle on the end. It doesn't look right there, but hit apply. So I'm going to move it around so I can see what I'm doing a little bit better. So go back to constrain, mate. But this time I'm going to mate this bottom rectangle on that lip to the bottom of the pegboard. Apply. And the last thing we do is flush. So we're going to flush this outside wall to here. Hit apply. Now, we have our 2 end pieces. I'm going to go up here and go to File, and I'm going to open. I'm going to show you something. Pegboard toy. Here's your end. We'll open up that end piece. We could color it from here. So if I select it all and go to color,